Herbal medicine tastes awful, and to be fair, it's kind of supposed to. Now, if you have kids that are picky and won't take herbal medicine, or if you're one of those kind of kids that's kind of picky and won't take herbal medicine, I'm going to give you some tips on some ways you can actually improve the taste. But in some cases, it's just going to have to taste bad. Let me explain. If you have any tips that I missed in this particular video on how you get your kids to do this, make sure you let me know in the comments. Alright, so we're going to start with the obvious one. The obvious one is going to be honey. Honey's great as far as a sweetener. It's going to help to improve the taste of a lot of herbal remedies, but you have to be careful with honey. The first thing is, if you're trying to do something that's for the digestive system, or if you're doing a parasite cleanse or a detox, the last thing you want to use is honey. Honey is actually sugar. That's going to help to feed the parasite. Monk fruit is also another great sweetener. This does not contain any honey, so it's not going to impact any of the parasites. You could use that as a sweetener, but again, you still kind of need that bitterness. You can use lemon juice. Lemon juice is a great additive. This is going to help make it a little bit more tart and a little bit easier to handle. There's some herbs you can use too. Herbs like wild cherry bark or licorice root. Both of these herbs are actually considered sweeteners. You got to make sure they're not going to impact your blend, but these are going to be a great addition, especially for those picky kids. So here's what you can do. You do a 1/4 teaspoon of monk fruit, a 1/4 teaspoon of licorice root, a 1/4 teaspoon of wild cherry bark. You combine all those together and you add them to the child's tea blend. This is going to help smooth out that roughness and make it a lot more palatable while still allowing those digestive herbs to work. Pretty neat, huh? There are plenty of other ways to get around this particular objection, and if you'd like to see more ways, make sure you let me know in the comments. And save and share this so you have it for future reference.